This is entitled My Search. Once again, my search begins for the one I call my own. Alone again due to the infidelity in my heart, my selfishness has once again left another torn apart. Another good woman scorned for reasons beyond her control. Is it safe to call it unfair? I say yes, but for who? Then again, what in life is considered fair? Are my wants and needs supposed to be placed aside to fulfill the wants and needs of my significant other? Is it my fault that my heart belongs to another woman who in retrospect has no idea of the power she holds over me? To reconcile my problem, I seek identical traits of my admirer to ease my mind of not having the one my heart belongs to. You ask, who is this woman that unknowingly has my life in her hands? Her name I should never speak aloud, for the knowledge of this information could be used by the minds of the people against me in the creation of my downfall. My existence of being and remaining a friend is vital if the chance of us becoming one is still achievable. All the same, I continue my search of replacement of equal stature. How do you find the one you want when your addiction to beauty and sex is beyond your control? Emotions are locked behind the door and it womanizes who I've become. Now my search becomes easier but constant. I leave behind a trail of tears from women that could not open the door. Sex becomes a weapon and used against women like they use it against us, shielding me from mistaking lust for love. Even though this method could diminish my chances of being with the one I truly want because of the knowledge of who I become, my charm, charisma, and ability to put a woman on a podium so high that she feels like the world is beneath her gives me the power to continue my promiscuous lifestyle. I perfected my sexual abilities and used the power of female gossip to my advantage. A woman with knowledge of being sexually satisfied becomes interested and is now being compared to the one that she is to replace. To eliminate a long drawn out process, I immediately try to seduce her. Sex within the first 30 days eliminates her being the one I'm looking for. Although keeping her as a sexual partner, my actions reflect that I want nothing more than sex. Once this becomes more than she can bear, she will continue her search of a man that is willing to keep her, all with hopes of leaving me with an understanding and no hard feelings. After 7 women, I find one that could be who I'm looking for, or maybe it's just the fact that I'm tired and want a relationship. I settle and I try to make the best of it, only to grow tired of it and my old rebellious and womanizing ways resurface. But instead of walking away, I continue to fight to save what we have built, only to tear it down more and leave a puddle of tears in a heart that's been shattered. So the process starts all over. And by the end of the week, my number of sexual partners has increased by a minimum of 3. For the next few months, my search is slowed and the sex is my only focus. My confidence in the bedroom has built an ego of dominance that is looking to be subdued by someone that could never be the one I call my own. Remaining sexually dominant in a relationship is important if you expect to have control. The power of pussy is strong enough to start wars among countries. So what do you think it can do to the average man if it's more than they can handle? My number of partners float around or maybe even past the century mark, not knowing the exact number for the fact that some I can't even tell you a name if I haven't forgotten them altogether. From a man's perspective, I'm the shit. From a woman's perspective, I ain't shit. Now the power of women's gossip works to my advantage, giving thanks to the fact that women being in constant competition with each other, one woman always thinks she can do what the last woman couldn't. Only thing that registers in a woman's mind is great sex and a good man, if you can tame him. So the challenge is set, and for her the reward is great. Astonishingly, I give the reward from the beginning, making her comfortable and dropping her guard and letting me into her heart. In her mind, she has done the impossible. Truth be told, she's only being reviewed at her true state, and I have yet to be tamed. I search for my true love inside her only to come up short. Even still, I see what else she has to offer and pray that it is enough to give me a change of heart. Your boy Nice. Holla at me.